What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, coming to you from Mississippi. Many of you that have been following me have seen that for the last 8 months, I've been living at my place in Florida. And in case you didn't know, we came back home for the holidays. And so I'm in Mississippi now, and I'm happy to come to you with the second Profit Power Hour of 2022. And e-commerce this year is going to be very interesting. And on this webinar tonight, I'm really going to be going over, some of my thoughts on what's to come for the year and showing you something that you should immediately start focusing on to profit for the next big holiday. But we're going to get into all of that in just a little bit. First, we're just waiting for everybody to hop on the webinar now. Sometimes it takes people 5-6 minutes to get GoToWebinar to load. I've debated on kind of switching these over to Zoom in the future. Not sure what the best way to do that is going to be, but we're going to look at doing that. We have 10,000 people registered for this, so they get reminders and count on those. So if we move over to Zoom, I don't know how to zap everybody back over there, but we'll see. Time will tell. I'm going to go ahead, get my webcam on. So everybody should be able to see me now. I come to you wearing a hat tonight. And look, if you're new, again, I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. Just so excited to have you here. I'm a little bit limited in what exactly I can do in terms of drawing on my whiteboard. I usually have this whiteboard, and I draw, and we draw funnels, and we do all these cool, fun, interactive things. And I won't go into all the details, but New Year's Eve, I had a hand injury, and my finger, the tip of my finger on my dominant hand was slammed completely shut into a car door, and it was painful. Last week we had an amazing guest come on, Sean Bossler, that taught how to write copy, so you can write really good ads this year, be it with Facebook ads or email marketing ads. Did an amazing presentation and kind of filled in for me since the wound was so fresh, and I was in a lot of pain, and I was on a lot of pain meds. Still currently on some medication for pain. So I'm not like 100% in the zone. I just want to preface this webinar with it, but I can't miss the webinar. Like, I don't miss these webinars. It doesn't matter if my finger's jacked or cut open and swollen, and I'm on pain meds and whatnot. I still show up and do my best. And I think that that's important. And we talked about it briefly last week, is just promising yourself that you're always going to show up, and then just showing up. Like, no matter what happens, how easy it is to say, I'll skip it or I'll cancel it, everyone will understand. I still saying, you know what? No, I'm going to show up. I could sit around and feel bad for an hour, or I could get on here and I could do something productive for an hour. But my finger's healing up. I did get my stitches out today. Never had stitches before, never had stitches pulled out, and it was quite nerve-wracking for me. And the stitches had been in so long, they hurt more coming out because they were kind of growing to my skin. So that was painful. It was 5 stitches. And my finger now, you can kind of see here that line right there is, you can see the front of it. That line is the slice that went across my finger. So you can't tell here unless I were to compare fingers, but this finger is really swollen. So you can see it's just really screwed up, and that is just was a massive, still blood on it. Sorry if that made you sick to look at, but just want you all to know I really am sitting over here in some uncomfortable pain. But that's neither here nor there, okay? We're doing the webinar tonight. It just might not be like a full hour, but I want to get y'all some content in. And by next week, my doctor said, yo, your finger's going to be pretty good to go. You can get back in the gym and you can get back to typing and using it and clicking with it, but try not to click and type and use it to draw with pens and whatnot for one more week. So I'm going to follow the doctor's advice, which I think is kind of intelligent. Now, again, if you're new, I want to welcome you. On the right-hand side, you have my social media. Follow me everywhere. I do different types of posts on Facebook and Instagram, and YouTube and Snapchat, and even Twitter lately. I've posted a lot on Twitter lately. And on the left-hand side, we have some of my favorite Shopify apps that my company has produced. I own a software company, and if you want to use some apps that can help automate things on your store and can help increase your profit margins, save you time. That's what all of these apps do on the left-hand side. They're there every single week for you to check out and for you to download, look at demos of, and use on your Shopify store. All right, and on the bottom left, we have fulfillment apps, and this is going to be important because in 2022, I really want to try to get a lot of you not away from AliExpress, but I want to get you integrated in some of the newer, more automated fulfillment services like Zendrop, which I've been preaching about for a year, but I don't know how many of you actually use it or not. I can't see that data, but Zendrop down here at the bottom, I'm going to highlight it real fast. Oh, this just is an image, but it's got the purple logo next to it. It's above the yellow highlight. Profitph.com/Zendrop. Make sure that you go to that specific link because it's going to give you some perks for being a student of mine. I'm an investor in Zendrop. I don't like see anything internally, but I did invest in their company last year. A great US-based automated fulfillment company to totally replace AliExpress and get you lightning fast shipping. So really awesome. Definitely check them out. And tonight, what we're going to be doing is, one last thing. If you don't have a Shopify store yet, look up here at the tip top. Start your free Shopify store. Go to shopify.com/Adrian Morrison, my name, and you can claim a 14-day free trial and get any and all of the best perks that Shopify has available. Shopify gives me and my students special perks sometimes because I am a certified commerce coach on their platform, and I work very closely with them. So y'all have seen over the years, they've done some special events with me and given me special promotions for you guys. So right now, if you go to that link to start your Shopify store, if you don't yet have one, you know that you're getting the best deal, the best promotion that is available right now. And at this point in time, I want to talk about what we're going to learn tonight. Listen, we're going to talk about what I think is coming for 2022. Like I always take the first part of the year and I try to strategize on like what's to come, what's the next big thing, how do I stay ahead of the curve and make more money. Also, we're going to be talking about the next big holiday that's coming up that is like a shoe-in profit. And right now, what you need to do is go tell everybody to get their butt on the webinar if they're not here yet before it maxes out. So go to our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/profitph and just make a post and say, Adrian's teaching us. Sorry, it's hard for me to type still. Adrian is teaching us the next big profit strategy. There you go. Y'all can tell I'm not on my A game today. So Adrian is teaching us the next big profit strategy. And that's no hype. Like this is very important. There's a holiday that's coming up where people blow a lot of money. And I talked about this. It may have been in December. But I talked about how, one important thing to focus on each year is events and holidays. Seasons, events, and holidays are big times for profit. And there always is another event. There's always another holiday. There's always another season that's coming about. So, um, one is coming up, and you don't prepare the day before or the week before. You prepare the month before. And so this year, I want to make sure that I get you prepared the month before. So we're going to be doing a short, like probably a 2 to 3 series profit power hour to prepare you for this big holiday so you can hopefully profit handsomely. And another really great thing about e-commerce right now. And I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to say because it is important. E-commerce right now, I believe, has less competition to sell things than in 2020. I believe right now that 2020 and 2021 um, had more competition than 2022 is going to have. Now, why would I say that? And what do I mean by that? Well, it's because right now there's this big fad, this big phenomena that's happening, and all the gurus and all the get rich quick shortcut takers that were on Shopify are chasing this other thing. And there's always another thing, but for 2 years with COVID-19, the pandemic, and staying home and shopping from home, Shopify just blew up. So naturally, a lot of people that were worried about losing their jobs started Shopify stores, had their lives changed. It was incredible. And we had the biggest Black Friday Cyber Monday in 2021 ever. But since then, cryptocurrency has taken a big boom. NFTs, if you haven't heard of NFTs or non-fungible tokens, I basically look at them as like digital trading cards or digital artwork that you could trade, that people see value in. And it's all the craze right now. So a lot of those people that were starting Shopify stores and selling all the drop shipping stuff, they're trying to now buy NFTs and do cryptocurrencies. And that's great. Like people are making a ton of money in NFTs and crypto. But the thing is that, as you know, with the stock market and with crypto, you've got the bear market and the bull market. And so there's going to be these massive ups and these massive downs. And it's like nobody knows when the bull's going to strike and the bear's going to hit. And so that said, it's very volatile, it's very scary. Lots of risk of money being lost. I myself, I'm in crypto, I'm in stocks, but I play. I invest pretty heavily, but I'm playing with money I can afford to lose. And that said, um, I think that Shopify stores, a lot of those people that were starting out drop shipping and Shopify stores, they're not as focused because they're over here playing with NFTs and stuff like that. And so this is a good thing for us. This is a really good thing for us because it means less competition, more traffic, more exposure. And the thing about e-commerce is there is no bear and there is no bull. And for those of you that don't know the difference between bear and bull, bear market is when everything's kind of going down. People are liquidating their stocks, they're liquidating everything, dumping everything for fiat cash. And bull market is when everybody's investing and prices are booming and going up. And so that's it's always going to be there. But e-commerce is 100% of the time bullish. There is no bear market for e-commerce. Um, E-commerce is always generating sales, right? If you have a store and a traffic source and ads running, you're going to have some days that are better than others, but every day you should be making money, right? And not taking losses. And so right now, I think is one of the best times ever to be on Shopify and doing e-commerce because it's like we're going back to this like open door to the glory days where there wasn't as much competition, but there is significantly more demand. You see what I'm saying? Here is that a lot of store owners aren't as focused right now on it. I'm not saying like everyone, I'm talking about, but there's a decent bit of people that aren't as focused, and they're going over to NFTs and cryptocurrencies and whatnot, trying to make some quick money there. But the demand for e-commerce stores from consumers still resides. And if we jump over here to Google Trends here, all right, and we just kind of go back all the way to, I don't know, let's go back to 2004 through the present. I'm just going to type in drop shipping, and I'm typing a little slower than usual, so I apologize for that. All right, and so you'll see that drop shipping here, from people that are researching how to do drop shipping, from 2004, where it was like nothing, right, to peak March 2020, actually July 2020, where it's like, boom, everybody wants to do e-commerce because they want to know how to make money from home. You know, all these small businesses are like, okay, well, our stores are shut, so now I got to open up an online shop and all these different things. So yeah, demand boomed, and then competition boomed as well. So if you're selling some random necklace that's on AliExpress, that thousands of other people could sell, right? There was competition. There wasn't saturation, there was competition, okay? And tons of money was made because the demand also accelerated. So I hope I'm clarifying that. Competition accelerated, demand accelerated, okay? And so really everyone just made more money. But what's unique about 2022, okay? What's unique about right now is that the demand for e-commerce stores from consumers is still here. The demand is at the tip top of online shopping. It's more than ever people are online shopping, because in 2020 people got so like so many people that did not typically shop online started shopping online and realized, wow, this is better than going to the mall. It's safer than going to the mall right now, and all these different things. And I get better deals online. So the demand for e-commerce is there. But I want you to look at the trend right now, currently, as we sit in December and January, went from an all-time high of 100. So from 0 to 100 is popularity. All right, so 0 to 100 is popularity. So you'll see where the cash grabbing, shortcut taking, quick money, hustlers jump to. There's entrepreneurs that start real businesses, and then there's hustlers that cash grab, and they're always jumping to the next new trending thing, which is tiresome because there is no consistency, stability, there's no longevity, there's no security. With an e-commerce business, you have all of that. So you're going to see the demand for people to start stores dropping a little bit. Now, why is that? It's because there is another big thing that all those shortcut takers are hoping to get rich off of, and that is NFTs. So if I type in NFTs, well, this is quite obvious. So if I type in NFTs, there is literally nobody searching for NFTs. And then you look right here, right, when it was at its low, July, okay, and boom, it just shot up. And right now it is at an all-time high. And an NFT, again, is like a cryptocurrency in the form of a digital trading card. They're really cool. I do them as a hobby. I've made a lot of money with them, but I don't see them as a sustainable business for cash flow, where every day you're making money and you're running a real business. This is by chance. There's a lot of money that could be lost, and there's a lot of money that can be made. And so a lot of people, a lot of our competition, which was that were those hustlers, those cash grabbers, those trend chasers that didn't really want to start an e-commerce business, they're on to the next thing that's trending in the media, which is NFTs. And again, I buy NFTs. If you follow my Twitter, I've made my Twitter is kind of exclusively for NFTs. You can see what NFTs I'm buying. and stuff like that. But yo, I'm not making anywhere near the money with NFTs as I do running Facebook ads. You see what I'm saying? This is fun stuff for me. I'm buying these digital Kongs here. I'm buying all this random stuff, and yeah, I'm making some money, and I'm losing a little bit of money here and there, and it's not sustainable. There's a big hit, then there's a lull, then there's a big hit, and there's a lull. So I'm not hating on NFTs and crypto. I love it. Like, I'm playing in it. I'm look at my Twitter. I'm buying mice and all sort robots and all sorts of random stuff, and if you want to learn about that, follow me there. But the thing is that this is not a sustainable long-term business model. It is I hope I put some money in this stuff and one day it's very valuable long from now. That's the way I look at it. And so the point that I'm making here is that right now our competition is at an all-time low in the last 3 years, and our demand is at an all-time high. How many of you in here would agree that's good when the competition's at an all-time low and the demand is at an all-time high? Just say yeah, say I agree, yes, totally, I get it, right? So that being said, my thought process right now is dig in, dig in, because now you can test products cheaper, you can find winners faster, and you can absolutely crush it with e-commerce, kind of like, where we were at in 2017 and 2018 before the big boom happened in 2020. Does that make sense? Yeah. So this is a beautiful time to be in e-commerce. It's the best time to be in e-commerce. So I forgot to mention, for those of you that are new here, I do this webinar every week. Right now we record them, and you're able to watch the replays. So if you go into your Access Adrian account and click on Profit Power Hour, it'll open up a members area, and you could go back and you can watch. If you go up to webinar replays, you can watch 2022, 2021, all the way back to 2016, because your boy's been doing this for a minute. All right. So I highly recommend going back and watching last week's training, and then obviously subscribing on YouTube. Hello, you'll get notifications. Very important when I drop these videos, you watch them. So you can go back and you can watch those. And all the 2021 training is still applicable to today in 2022. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed is less competition, more demand. What a time to be in e-commerce. Now, something else that I want to talk to you about, and I do want to say this. Look, like, I'm trying my best with a bummed finger. I can't draw my graphs and stuff. It's throbbing right now still. It hurts. So, just bear with me. This isn't going to be, I can't draw and type as much until next week. But what I want to point out is there is another big holiday coming up that is going to be huge. And whenever I start out the year, one of the first things I start looking at doing is preparing for Valentine's Day. And I'm trying to get down to my notes where I kind of pointed this out. Let me see if I could find it. Yeah. Okay. So can everybody see this where it says 2022 New Year Profit Strategy? We went over this a couple weeks ago. Tools that we're going to use: email marketing, Facebook ads, fan pages, Instagram, TikTok. And remember, I said a couple weeks ago, seasons, holidays, and events are massive profit opportunities right here. Profit opportunity. And in e-commerce, yeah, we're making money every day, all day. We're making sales every day, all day. So you're sleeping. You're making money in your sleep. If you have customers hitting your Shopify store up late at night, or in another country where the time zone is different, you wake up, you already got sales and money in the bank. That's what I love about Shopify and e-commerce. But then there are these big hyped profit opportunities that you can make a lot of money really fast. And right now, you're going to see this change, this graph here change very shortly. Let's just do, I don't know, let's do 90 days. Hold on. There we go. Thank God for, oh no, whatever this is, suggestions. Valentine's Day. Okay. Now, in the last 90 days, Google is showing that Valentine's Day has gone from unsearched, literally nobody's searching for Valentine's Day stuff, to lo and behold, December 25th, we started seeing a little bit of that spike, and now we are at an all-time high. So in 4+ weeks, we are going to have Valentine's Day come about. And this is a big day where people purchase gifts for their partners, significant others, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, domestic partner. I don't know what all the terms are these days for it, but their loved ones. Let's just say their loved ones, because not everybody's engaged, not everybody's married, um, and not everybody has an exclusively labeled relationship. And so right now they're buying gifts. They're preparing to buy gifts. And the reason that they're shopping a little bit earlier than usual is because they know that in today's current market, our e-commerce market currently, shipping has the potential to take a little bit more time because, you know, it's just the way it works with COVID. In the last 30 days, you're going to see just again, here it is, boom, all the way to a tip top. And then the last 7 days, you're going to see it is very, very stable over the last 7. People actively searching for this. So what we want to do is we want to recognize profit opportunity. I wish I could be writing this down. We want to recognize profit opportunity, okay? And we know that Valentine's Day is a holiday and it presents to us profit opportunity. We know that by looking at Google Trends right now that the people are telling us what they want. All right? So, rule number 1 is give the people what they want. If you're trying to sell extra batteries for cell phones right now, and this doesn't make a good Valentine's Day gift, forget it, okay? Shift your mindset to Valentine's Day. Now, is everybody in a relationship and celebrating Valentine's Day? Nope. But for those that are single and do not have a Valentine this year, there are still things that they do. Friends exchange gifts on Valentine's Day to support each other. And there's gag gifts and novelty things that you can do for singles on Valentine's Day. Now, some of the things that we know are going to pop off for Valentine's Day and it's kind of consistent each year. And I've actually been seeing it trend on TikTok lately, among other places, is called an enchanted rose. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that we can do to take advantage of this holiday and some of the gifts that we know could really pop off. All right, so let me just log into Zendrop here. Okay, so this is Zendrop. You can get a free Zendrop account by going to our special link, profitph.com/Zendrop. That's going to give you a special link with special benefits for being a student of mine because I'm a big partner in the company. Now, that said, this is Zendrop, and think of it like no different than AliExpress, but fully automated, no loopholes, no worries, no concerns, fast shipping, grade A suppliers, connects directly into your Shopify store, automatically fulfills everything, lets you brand your products with your own brand name, depending on what level account you have. It's really epic. So if we come over here to find products, all right, and we're start talking about what would make a good Valentine's Day product. And we just simply type in Enchanted Rose. Let's see what comes up. Okay. First, we're going to talk about how to find products, and then we're going to talk about how to sell them. Okay. So we've got this 24 karat gold foil plated rose here. Check this out. Pretty dope. Okay, so it looks like it's got a let's see. Uh, I don't know what it does, honestly. It looks like a rose in a box, but it's a forever living rose, and it comes in a beautiful box here. It looks like it has a stand. Oh, that says love. Okay, I thought it said like Lex, or I thought it was like personalizable, but it says love. That's cool. Okay, so this is a new version of it. Um, so look, if you do the USA shipping, 10 to 15 days, plenty of time to get this in. You do express shipping, 7 to 12 days. That's why I love, love, love Zendrop, is because you can do that express shipping. Yeah, you pay more for it, but on holidays, as you get closer to the holiday, you can sell your product longer because you know people are going to get it faster, so you make more money. But if you check this out here, what you're going to notice is that it comes in a nice box with a bag, it appears, and you know, your significant other can sit it up on their desk or their nightstand or whatever. And what I love about this product, if I'm being just blunt and honest, I've always told my wife, like, I don't get the point in buying you flowers. Now, I think that some people might think that that's a jerk thing to say, but I'm like, flowers are so expensive. If you get like really nice tons of dozens of roses, it's not cheap, and they die in a couple of days. So I love the idea. Like, there are roses now that you can get that will last for like 6 months and stuff. Like, I would much rather buy that, something that would last longer, and she could enjoy for a longer period of time. And so what I love about this is it's the same sentiment of giving a rose, but it lasts forever. And it's something that could remind that person of you and your feelings for them, on a day-to-day basis, without dying. Because, we think about the irony and like roses being so beautiful and then dying so quickly. I don't know. I probably should not elaborate tonight, since I am taking some pain stuff, some pain stuff. Okay. The next thing, LED rose bouquet. Another cool thing that I think is really cute. I mean, I think this is really cool. So it's an LED rose bouquet. You want to get a bouquet of roses for your significant other. These are really cool. They light up. They're really pretty. They come in different colors, and you can get a bouquet of them. And in a couple of minutes, you could be selling these for $3.84 or more, depending on how many they get. And again, with Zendrop, 7 to 12 days shipping times on these roses here. And Valentine's Day isn't all about, one of the people in the relationship. There's two sides that are going to be getting gifts, but right now I'm just telling you, this is popping off. Um, the singular rose necklace. All right, another really great product for Valentine's Day. This is one that traditionally has been extremely popular. It's very elegant, and it looks very high quality, more like a real red rose, even though it is an artificial rose. But this is typically called the Enchanted Rose. But so it's a beautiful rose that comes in a nice little like glass dome, and it lights up inside, and it sits really nicely on your it sits really nicely on your nightstand or table side or whatever. You can see exactly how it's packaged and shipped. Really beautiful products with various different options. And so I for Valentine's Day would start looking for products like this that you can start promoting on your email list, that you can promote on your Facebook page or Instagram page, and those assets that I told you earlier were going to be um, we're going to be usable. All right. Now, other things that you can do is like these are very popular, like the rose bunny, but typically it's uh, the one that's more popular is a rose bear. If we did some searching, we could find this. So it is it's like a combination of a stuffed animal and roses, and again, artificial roses. So it lasts for quite some time. So these are things that I do think that if you were to list these on your store, you would find that you're going to get some solid sales. With the cheaper jewelry like this, people love this stuff. The little the necklace here, the little heart bracelet here, anything that has a rose on it or a heart on it is amplified over Valentine's Day. Um, this Here's the teddy bear that does the roses. So you can list these on your store, and you can start selling these teddy bear these, what is it called, a rose teddy bears. They're holding a little heart inside. These are all things that, again, you really need to start marketing right now, because it's going to take them 10 days or so to arrive. So that said, you now is the time. Like you don't want to be selling this 5 days before Valentine's Day, because they're probably not going to get it. So these are the types of items that you want to sell way in advance. And you know that right now, even though it's only January, what is it, January 11th, these are going to sell. Why? Look at this graph. Because right now, people are already searching for Valentine's Day gift at max interest, max volume. Okay. The data is there. The information is right in front of your face, but you don't know what it is you don't know. And my job as an e-commerce entrepreneur is to always be researching, always be ahead of the curve, always be marketing for the holiday far before the holiday arrives. And that way I maximize that profit opportunity. You maximize the profit opportunity. You don't start thinking about Valentine's Day until February. I'm thinking about Valentine's Day in January, early January on top of that. Um, and again, Google Trends is a great way to take a look at stuff like this. And look, you don't have to use Zendrop to find these gifts. You can jump right on over to AliExpress, and you can find all of this stuff as well. So everything that you see here, you can get on AliExpress. I just recommend Zendrop because Zendrop has better deals, better shipping times, more automation, and definitely I feel like a safer bet for a much safer bet for a holiday item, because you know that Zendrop's going to do their best to take care of you. So definitely go to that link that I gave you earlier, profitph.com/Zendrop, and that puts you in as my customer. And I'm going to give you a little hint. Although Zendrop treats all of their customers equally, they love each and every one of their merchants. But considering the fact that I talk to the founder of Zendrop pretty much every week, and I'm invested in the company, I'm fairly certain that if you show up in their system as an Adrian Morrison student because you went through this private Adrian Morrison special link here, they're going to make sure that they take extra care of you because they know that your boy's going to be calling and saying, "What's up?" if there's an issue. But the beautiful thing is, I've never had an issue. Never. Because they're just epic. They're awesome. That's why the first company I've ever invested in outside of myself is Zendrop. And it's because I saw that they're a lot like me. They underpromise and they overdeliver every time. So you're going to love them. Or you can just go to AliExpress, whatever you want to do. Oberlo. All right. So yeah. All right. Now, the other thing is, and that I personally think is going to be harder is like if I'm shopping for my wife for Valentine's Day, easy. All right. Like a lot of the stuff that I found, she would love. Like I think she would love the little enchanted rose thing and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be expensive, it's the thought that counts and it's cool and it's cute and it could look pretty in the house, whatever. It doesn't have to be diamonds and all that stuff. Um, when she is shopping for me, and I imagine a lot of times um, a woman shopping for a man, um, there's not I don't see those stereotypical like cliche, duh, this is what you get gifts. I might just be, brain dead if I don't understand that or know that, but it's like I know, and I think that I think that most people know on Valentine's Day, you get roses, you get a teddy bear, you get chocolates, you get a little heart piece of jewelry or something like that. That's the stereotypical gift. But I know that if my wife was shopping for me, I don't know any stereotypical gifts that a guy would get. And I'd love to see your comments be very helpful for my own marketing. So what do you get for him versus her? Um, so what you would do is you jump over here to Google, and there's some things. Trust me, I know some things. Like men are gonna like a watch, right? And they might like a really cool necklace as well. So, there are options. But let's just say top, I'm going to Google Valentine's gifts for, all right. And when you're on Google and you start typing things in, remember to look at what auto suggest is coming up because with auto suggest, it's kind of telling you exactly what people are searching for. So, Um, some people are looking for students, for toddlers, for friends. Look, Valentine's Day gifts for friends. Hello, told you. Okay, but let's go for him in 2022. All right, and it's gonna kind of come up with some of the coolest items for men. An unusual gift for men masterclass, which is like a entrepreneurship course. Um, 2022 Valentine's Day gifts for him. Personalization mall. 50 non-cheesy first Valentine's Day gifts for your boyfriend. All right, so let's take a look at this. It's 50 items in here. And I love researching blogs and stuff like this that do the top 20 gifts and the top 50 gifts. It's actually an advertising strategy that I myself use for this type of stuff, but I'm not seeing unless they've got their all weird little spammy thing with ads. So I'm not really seeing where I can go and look at some stuff there, but let's do this one. All right, 55 best gifts for him. Here we go. This might be a little easier. View the gallery. All right, so ceramic mug with a heater, um, a Bluetooth speaker, a travel pillow, a Cheeses of World sampler, a poker chip set. I'd be like, if my wife gave me a poker chip set for Valentine's Day, I'd be like, what is this? A little golf thing, a dock for your electronics, truffle sauce. Okay, I like truffles. Um, but from my experience, cufflinks, always a good gift. Watches, always a good gift. A necklace can be a good gift. Anything that's like, if they're a drinker, whiskey related, a cool, fun novelty gift. There it is, a dog tag, always a good gift. A wallet, um, coffee, a journal. So there's some cool gifts in here. I think that the variety of gifts gets a little bit wider here because, again, there's not no like that I know of stereotypical gift. So people always try to look for blogs like this. Now, of course, the same thing's really going to apply when you're shopping for her. So top Valentine's Day gift for her 2022. Type that in Google, and there's the little bear thing. There's the roses that don't die. These are cool. The personalized heart things right here, where you can get a picture put inside. I know T-Launch has these where you can do a picture of you and your significant other and have it in this crystallized thing that lights up. It's really neat. Again, I'll show you those next week with T-Launch. But yeah, the 48 Valentine's Day gift ideas for women, because not everybody wants to do the stereotypical gift, you know. I myself am not the stereotypical gift type of guy. I like to kind of, mix things up a little bit, but I also understand that sometimes there are essentials. And so I get those as well. Honestly, if you want to make me happy on Valentine's Day, I like just give me some candy. Like your boy gets a sweet tooth at about 2 a.m. every night. I like chocolate. Just get me Reese's peanut butter cups, Hershey's bars, M&M cookies, and let me put myself into a self-induced sugar coma, and I'm happy. Okay, but yeah, like I'm finding better stuff on Zendrop than I am in this blog right here, right? So, do some research for this, and you're going to find that you can find some really cool viral gifts because something will be viral. Something will go viral for his and hers Valentine's Day. Look at Google Shopping. All right, so when you click on the shopping tab here on Google, you're going to see some interesting gifts like this I love you necklace in 120 different languages. All right, very cool product. I've seen this many times before, and it still pops off. It is a really cheap necklace that you can get in Dropship that will catch a premium. And it is, if magnified, the necklace literally says, I love you in 120 different languages. That's pretty romantic. So if we come over here to Zendrop, let's see if we can find it. Okay. So we found the variation right off the gate, which I think is unique. So this is a letter necklace, 100 languages that says I love you. And it appears that when sunlight goes through this, it will project it onto a wall. Yeah, you can see it in the center here. So that's really cool. Very neat. That's actually pretty cool. It's a projection pendant necklace. And when light goes through it, it will project out I love you in 120 or 100 different languages. Very cool. Look at that. That's sick. Like I would see this and be like, well, that's pretty unique. Like that's cool. Um, so I know that if we were to go down through here, we would find that I just have to type in the right search term. But if we wanted to sell that other one, the exact other necklace, it can be imported into it could be imported into Zendrop, or you could straight up just go over to AliExpress and type in "I love you necklace." Let's just do that real quick. Here we go. Let's do. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid hitting my finger. All right, so there's the projection necklace. Looks like that's the popular one, to be honest. Like that's the first thing that comes up is the projection necklace. But on Ali, I'm sure if we scroll down more, we would see the other one. There's a couple of variations of it. But yeah, that's what I would start looking at. Now, there's another vendor, and I think that you're going to find a lot of great gifts for both him and her. Um, and on this particular vendor. We're going to go over them next week, and it's called Shine On. So I know that y'all have heard of Shine On before, but Shine On is a U.S. company. They're in it's either Tampa or Boca Raton, Florida, and also New Jersey. And they've sold over $129 million worth of products, which is amazing. And they do a lot of really cool, unique things that you can sell that crush for Valentine's Day. And they both for, him, her, um, and you can see the margins here, like this little diamond necklace profit margin $36. This one profit margin 36 bucks. This watch here, which I think is going to pop off. Like, I mean, I always sell watches, men's watches on holidays. They always do good. And these can be engraved on the back here. $43 profit margin. So these are going to be some really epic products that you can sell. Shine On is an amazing platform. They plug right into your Shopify store. Many of you are already using Shine On. They have so many different products that you can use. And if you want to use Shine On and you don't have them yet, I have a special link with Shine On. I'll give you, looks like, oh, right here, it's at the bottom. So just go to profitph.com/shine. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. Does everybody see that better? Just say yes. You see it better now? Sweet. All right, so if you go to profitph.com/shine, that's a special link. I'm also friends with the founder of Shine On. I watched him launch that company from nothing when they barely had any users and any sales to now over the amount of sales that they've currently done is incredible. A US based company, shipping, man, like 5-6 days, and like really high quality boxes and packaging, not like you would get if you bought from a vendor in China. So another great thing, we're going to go over next week, what are some great ways to utilize the Shine On app to sell Valentine's Day gifts for both him and her. And again, Zendrop is at profitph.com/Zendrop. It's a special partner link for me with Zendrop. And with Shine On is profitph.com/shine. Now, I'm going to see, and I can't make any promises, okay? I can't make any promises right now. I haven't talked to him in a minute. But I'm going to see if I can get the founder of Shine On to come do a webinar for us and tell us what he sees selling the best, what he sees is doing the best. And if I can't get him to come on, because I'm probably sure he's busy, because this is probably one of the biggest holiday seasons for them as a jewelry company, I'll get a list from him and ideas from him of what are doing good. But if I can pull a couple of strings, I'm going to try to get the founder of Shine on next week's webinar when we talk about, their products and which ones are going to hit for Valentine's Day the most. And the reason I would like to get him on for 10, 15, 20 minutes is because there's like 30 different options inside their app. He knows exactly which products are selling the best, which ones more men purchase versus what women purchase. And we're also going to go over how to market these ads on Facebook, because I know a lot of you are like, okay, you're showing us products, Adrian, but how do we do the marketing? So we're going to go over in Facebook ads, and this is our demo Facebook ads account. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the targeting of this stuff. And, guess what? The targeting ain't going to be that hard because in case you didn't already know, if you come over here and you go to browse and demographics, you can literally target people based off of their relationship status: complicated, divorced, domestic partnership, engaged, in a relationship, married, um, so on and so forth. So there are a couple of different, those are just a couple of the ones in there. There's life events, there's anniversaries, birthdays, so on. And we utilize these a lot for Valentine's Day, just simply because we know that Facebook, people like it's official if it's on Facebook. And so people put if they're in a relationship or not. And who do you think is more likely to buy a Valentine's Day gift? Someone who's married or in a relationship, or someone who is single, right? So we'll go over this and how to make a beautiful Facebook ad targeted for Valentine's Day. Um, we want to stay ahead of the curve here. And tonight, what I want you to really take from this is go to Zendrop. I want you to type in the I love you necklace or the enchanted rose, and start adding these types of products to your site. Just add them, right? Look, you want to add these LED galaxy roses to your site. Watch this. Boom. Come over here, import list. I can change up this title, but I'm going to leave that be for now. Got all the variants in here. And let's just say that we want to, yeah, I think the profit margins are already hot on these. They're suggesting we sell them at 46.22. I would come in here and I would just say, that's good. Images, good. Import to store, boom, done. My products, importing to the store. In a couple of minutes, this is going to be live. It's going to be for sale. Look, view on Shopify. It's ready to go. Ready to go. I'm going to let that load for a sec. But yeah, it's ready to go. And that's how fast you could be selling some Valentine's Day gifts. I mean, how cool is that? Right? It's really cool. It's already listed. It's on my Shopify store. It's ready to go. It's loading in right now, as you can see. And so in a moment, we'll be able to start taking orders for this. We'll never see it. We'll never touch it. We'll never ship it. So this week, I want you to focus on products, finding the right product. And then next week, we're going to focus on personalized products. This week is generic Valentine's Day products that we need to find now because they're going to take a little bit longer to ship. Next week, we're going to focus on personalized products that we know will ship ultra fast. They're going to pull in mega high profit margins. They're going to come from a company based in the United States of America. And then week number 3 of this boot camp, we're going to talk about Facebook ads and how to target this stuff and launch these ads. So you'll have had plenty of time to do your research. And then obviously you know how to do Facebook ads, but we'll go over it and we'll set up a Valentine's Day promotion. And I'm going to help you profit on Valentine's Day, because remember, this is the first big profit opportunity of 2022, where people go all out to profess and show and prove and display their love for their significant other. And they will spend more money than they typically would because it is to show the most special thing of all, right? And that is their love for someone else. And so people pay. Why do you think diamond rings, are an engagement gift or an engagement ring exist. It's people spend a lot of money, 10% of their net worth on average, to buy a ring to profess love to their significant other. So this is a holiday where no, you're not going to see the volume that we see Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but you're going to see the average order value skyrocket because people want to spend more money to prove and show and display their love to their significant other. Um, Me and my wife, though, I get her a little something, and we cook pizza at the house. It's her favorite thing. We cook pizza, pepperoni cheese pizza, and we watch like Hallmark movies. Like we don't do we don't do anything too crazy. That's just what makes us happy, simple people. But a lot of others, they like to blow a lot of money for Valentine's Day. And as e-commerce entrepreneurs, it is our job to help them spend a lot of money on really nice things that their significant others will absolutely love. So it is a win, win, win situation. Okay, that's it. I think I got through it. Didn't have to type too much. Next week, I hope to be back, and I hope to be um, writing and drawing and using this finger here. So glad to have these stitches out. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to have them out. It just like it's miserable having stitches in the tip of your finger that you use every day to move your mouse because I'm not left-handed. Thank you all for the get well wishes. Um, Not the best start to 2022, but like I said in the beginning of this webinar, promise yourself that you're always going to show up. Nobody and nothing is going to stop you from achieving your goals. I fully believe that if you make that promise to yourself and you truly mean it, then in 2022, you're going to have your breakout year. If you practice that, 2022 is going to be your year to finally succeed. If you have been struggling, you just have to always show up when you're feeling down, when you're feeling sick, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling overworked, when you're feeling unmotivated, when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling confused, when you're feeling overwhelmed, all of these things. If you just freaking show up every time, you will become a winner because winners never give up. That said, I love you all. I'll see you next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour with no pain medication in my system and a working finger and some epic content. Hopefully the founder of Shine On, I got to text him now that I randomly said that and hope that he's not busy and can get on. And if not, then I'll just get information from him and I will give it to you. We'll see what happens. For those of you asking about part 2 of our e-commerce bootcamp, we did an amazing boot camp on Saturday with Jordan. It was 3 hours long. It was $397 to get in. And we went so long that I was like, yo, let's just do a second webinar, second one, and let everybody process this information. So that's going to be Saturday. If you joined our e-com boot camp for 397 bucks, then you'll get an email and the members area that you have will be updated with the link and time for Saturday. We're still figuring that out, but we'll finalize and we'll finish that. And we're about to give away 100 bucks in the Facebook group, so we'll go in the Facebook group and give away 100 bucks. I'll post that. I'm not going to go live. I'll just make a comment in there, give away 100 bucks. And I can't wait to really get started with at full capacity. I haven't been to the gym in a week and a half, and like that's depressing for me. The gym is like my outlet to just break away from work, and I feel so much better when I go work out. And I haven't been in the gym in a week and a half, so I'm really excited to get in the gym, and I think I'll feel better and I'll do better. I want to be the best I can possibly be, at peak and optimal personality, performance, and mentor for you. So you're motivated to get on these every week to do what's in your own best interest, learn, process this information, execute it, take action, and succeed. I want to do everything I can do to be here for you. And I will be here for you again at 9 p.m. EST Tuesday night. And I cannot wait to see you there on our next Profit Power Hour. And I'm going to do the giveaway in the group. I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy. Get started looking for Valentine's Day products using tonight's training. And I'll see you next week. Good night, y'all.